After opening the software, you can create settings, the shape and type of the pipe we want to cut. First, create a part. Here, enter the wall thickness of the pipe. 1.5 wall thickness. Diameter 20. Here you can set the length of the bow to 300. Here you can name the part AA. Then click Confirm. Before clicking Confirm, you can set the left end and right end first. The right end face. Shape. After clicking in, there are planes and concave and convex grooves. Concave and convex grooves, which can be set. Let's not set it here. Just confirm it directly. You can also set it here. Edit end face. After clicking on the end face, there are more types here. One is truncation, and the other is grass, round grass. Concave convex, convex concave. Convex square grass, convex circular grass. These can all be set. Let's take a look at the grass first. After clicking on the grass, it will be enlarged here. The default here is the left end. If it is at the right end, there is a right end face. Check the box to change to the other end. If you cancel it, there is a penetration at the left end. After canceling, it says directly in one direction, if you choose. After penetrating, it is equivalent to penetrating in a 180-degree direction. This is to set the size of the square groove. This is the depth. 40. And the diameter is 80. Here is the large screen, which is 15. This is the shape. This is the rotation direction. Change it to 0, and it will be in this position. If you change it to 90 degrees, it will be horizontal. Select Through. It's done. If you click Apply, it will directly cut it. In this way, it will generate 1 or 2 grooves. Then we continue to add the original grass. Look at this position. I'll change it to 1. This is the rotation direction, 0 degrees. Set the depth here. Then a radius. Okay, this is the radius. Pay attention to the radius. Let me enter a value. Let's say 10 millimeters. Then set the depth. This is radius, which is equivalent to a semicircle. If it's larger, it should be 15. It will be deeper. It's like a U-shaped groove. It's a runway shape. You can see this shape. If it's a semicircle, it's like this, which is 10. I should 5 millimeters. After clicking, click Apply. Then I can cut it directly, you know. After setting, export it. That's it. For the second step, let's take a look at this. When making a hole in the pipe, click on this Add Subpipe. When adding a subpipe, this type, is selected from this place. Now is the current circle. After clicking Select, there are several types of circles here: rectangle, custom, elliptical hole, square groove, and then there is a horn style, and a medicinal hole behind. Elliptical hole, polygon. Let's take the commonly used circle as an example. Let's talk about it. Click Confirm. After clicking OK to confirm, this depth. Depth refers to the depth in this direction. Then change it to 0 first. You can change it. There is no way to directly apply it. Just directly enter 100 here. Then drill a hole. The diameter of the pipe. The diameter is 80. I'll make it 40. It's a bit big. This is the radius, which is 20. 20. And this position. This is the x-axis direction. 100. Then, the outward direction is the direction of the pipe diameter. Offset by 20 from the table. It's offset. And it won't change here. Then this is the rotation direction. It means a 45-degree rotation. Turn 45 degrees. It means turn 90 degrees. And 30 degrees. This is the rotation in the circumferential direction. Then it rotates along the axis. If it rotates along the y-axis, you can see that turn 45 degrees is like this tilt. I changed the rotation direction to 0 here. It's like this tilt. If it's 30 or 80, it's too big to see. This is 30 degrees. This is 90 degrees. It's not offset. Just leave a 45-degree angle. Then the bottom one. Standard surface, and then there is an outer surface. One is the inner surface, which is equivalent to the inner and outer connection. We usually choose the inner surface connection. It's a through hole. One is a through one. After canceling, it will choose to punch a hole on one side. If it's through, and then it's 180 degrees, and then make a cut. Click to cancel here. Click Apply and Confirm. In this way, the hole is opened. For example, after this hole is opened, there are several such holes on my tube. You can do summaries here. There is a note when arranging. First, turn on this function. The one below the screen is the display sub-pipe. After selecting it, the settings of the tube will be displayed. This is the tube we selected. And then click on the duplicate array. A dialog box will pop up. For this array, there are two ways. One is along the perimeter direction. The other is along the length direction of the tube. Let's look at the length direction first. The length direction. Select the number of rows in rectangle. Two rows and two columns. Spacing, which is the distance between the center of the hole. 1 million. This tube may not be enough. Let's preview it first. Here, select the boxing coordinate. That's right. The length of the tube and two directions. If 3 are not long enough, we can only set to here. Increase this parameter a bit, change it to 150, and click Preview. The distance is 120 is okay. You see. If you set it up, click OK. And it's done. Then let's take a look at the rotation direction. After selecting the pipe, click on the sub-pipe column. Global coordinate options. Then there is a circle here. You can see it. Then the angle. Now it is set for. It should be 90 degrees. It's quite dense. In this way, 4 angles will be generated. The angle can be set smaller or smaller. It's 45 degrees. It will be denser. Yes. It doesn't have to be. It's equivalent to being at 45 degrees. With an interval of 45 degrees. For example, I set to here. 60 degrees each. You can see. There are 2 in total. Our two shapes degree is 120. The degree of these two shapes is 120 degrees. In the case of 3, should be on the opposite and one side. More. This is the point. 1 certificate. Click it. Press OK directly. It's done. If the settings are done, you can turn off the secondary pipe. Turn off the sub-pipe, so that the open hole will be displayed. This is on the pipe. To add the settings of the pipe head and the hole above, we are setting a circular hole here, like the one behind. Rectangular hole, rectangular custom square groove. These are all the same thing. Are all the same. I won't introduce them one by one here.